Hello everyone. So Battle is finally on. Battle is finally on Steam. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Let me post this. All right. So welcome, guys, and yes, it's a good day. We finally have a patch. It's called the patch number is 1.54. It has many features applied. Some bugs have been fixed. Some are on the works. There are various new things, which has come to Battle Dreams. One thing which I really wanted to talk about was, of course, the whole Steam journey of so many years took a lot of time. However, the latest patch is with respect to the gameplay, with respect to the screen resolution, all the problems which you were facing previously. I see most of them being, at least they have tried to address it. A lot of bugs have been fixed. A lot of bugs are probably not fixed, but will be part of a rebalance discussion with the pros. And with respect to the multiplayer, we have Steam, right? So we have LAN, direct IP, and instead of GameSpy now we have Internet Steam. And here, if you, it's kind of bugged for now. Like they just released, people just flooded the lobby, and it so happened that the entire game crashed, or at least the servers probably were having some issues. They're working on it, and the game's hung for some reason. Not sure why. Sorry about that. Let me restart it again. Here we go. See, I think they're just like, till this get fixed, let's I would kind of not play online. I will just kind of see offline and how things are. And right, so yeah. So let's talk about the main change, like initial changes. You see the higher resolution and all that. One thing I wanted to put out is the dual monitor is now supported. So if you have more than one screens, it is now supported. Other thing is, when we talk about zooming in and zooming out, there are certain enhancements being done there. The official patch notes have not yet been released. They are probably, they had some issues with the page, so they're working on it, and hopefully you'll have that. But let's dive into the Balderim skirmish mode and see. So and see once again. Hold on. What is this? Broadcast to scene broadcasting. You can now watch players. Friends can require broadcasting. Right. Okay. Well, let me do that. Okay. Cool. Hold on. I just saw something here. All right. Okay. Now let's talk about the initial things which I just noticed. Right. Of course, all my controls have been reset. So whatever controls I was using previously on previous game, that's now reset to default. So I have changed according to what I use. Talking about the campaign, I guess it's the same, more or less, campaign wise, unit wise, damage type, defenses have not changed. What has been tried at least was to fix the bugs. Okay, so let's dive into the serpent clan, right? That's there because I think that's one of the clans which requires a lot of fixing, isn't it? Up there, the two main clans like Lotus and Serpent, which have max number of bugs. So let's start with Serpent, then we'll go to Lotus, we'll go to Wolf, and then lastly we'll go to Dragon. Okay. I did test initially with myself, like, so I kind of have an idea what all things have been fixed and whatnot. So so we'll see how this works, and let's dive right into it, right? So first thing is, let me try Serpent and see if Serpent got any buff. So let's I mean, not buff, like certain bugs were fixed, right? So let's dive right into it. So I'm starting a WOTW game.
Yes, my lord.
All right,
Moving, master.
so
Great haste.
let me,
Serpent.
there's
Yes,
some
my lord.
initial
Great
issues,
haste.
I
Moving,
guess,
master.
but we'll kind of drive past that. All right, so Serpent, I think there are many bugs with Serpent, right? So you have the smoke spam, you have the musketeer on horse, which is highly despised in the community. So what we are going to do is we are going to try that smoke spam and see if we are able to do it, and then we'll check musketeer on horse if we are able to do it. So how musketeer on horse bug works is essentially if you press stop, right? If you press stop while a musketeer is attacking, they will auto reload and you can do a multi-shot, right? So essentially what happens is when you hit, you can hit multiple times in succession without reload timer. So that's one of the things which needs fixing. So we'll see if that's being fixed, right? And then let's see. And I have chosen an ally in this game, so I'm not really, I mean, it's Gala bot, don't really care about that. I will get horses, and I'll also show you whether the horses have been fixed or not.
Of course, sir.
Yeah, so let's see. Right, so I'm just trying to make some units right now. I mean essentially just trying to figure out, and I will train these two to become cannoneers. After that I'm going to get stables. Oh no, not wrong building, sorry.
Of course, sir.
Supposed to build stables. I forgot the hotkey which I set for it. I did change the hotkey. I forgot what I set for it. Never mind. So we'll just do it right away. Cool. So let's see. Don't really have much rice. So let me know, like, what do you want me to talk about or see, right? Let me quickly check my comment section. Right. Okay. So cool. All right. So let's try and see if smoke spam works, yeah?
Yes,
and then after that we'll see if we are able to
Point the way. Quick and sure.
now one thing which I want to tell you guys, see, the responsiveness of units has drastically improved. So in previously, like when I would click on a unit, it would take some time before, I mean, there was a certain lag before they would actually make that movement, and now that has been improved dramatically. So we'll see. So I have two cannoneers, right? Let me get stables quickly. Okay, so let's try smoke spam. I'm gonna see if I can smoke spam enemies.
Dangerous.
Let me see where they are. Are they here? I have the enemy. Oh, it's on the top side. All right.
With great haste.
All right, so right now I'm going to go and get some horse,
Yes, my lord.
and
Master.
Quick and sure.
it's a serpent.
Loaded up, armed and dangerous.
Okay.
The serpent strikes.
So
Take aim.
I'm trying to bug. I'm not able to bug. So you can see that I'm not able to bug,
Shoot to
right?
kill. Take
And I don't think that. So I pressed B and I tried to spam it and I'm not able to spam it. Yeah.
aim for the head. Take aim. Armed and dangerous. Loaded up, point the way. Shoot to kill. In my sights. Take aim.
So I think how the way I can spam it is like if enemy is attacking me, then I can spam it. But if enemy is not attacking me, then I can't spam. So I think one thing which we might want to check is when I smoke, is the smoke stacking up? Because that's the main problem, right? Smoke stacking up. If smoke is stacking up, then this bug still exists, and probably we might need to have a discussion with the developers in forums and see if we are able to get that fixed, right?
Yes, my lord.
Let me try and get that battle gear again. What I'm going to do is in the meantime I'm going to train some musketeers, because we know musketeers
Serpent. Yes,
are you know, the musk bug.
moving
Let
master.
me train 2 more cannoneers and see if we're able to do something about that.
Yes, sir.
And in the meantime we'll get more and more musk, right?
Moving master.
Let me train them. I don't think the damage values have been increased or reduced,
Yes, my lord.
but I do know that they did, like, somewhat they fixed few things, right?
Moving master.
Okay.
Great haste.
So if I talk about spamming when cannoneer is not being attacked, I'm not able to spam, right? I'm not able to spam. See? You see that? I'm not able to spam. It takes a while before they can shoot again. So they take a while before they can shoot again. But I just noticed that you can spam when an enemy is attacking you. Other thing which I would like just test one more time is how much damage am I receiving? Are the enemies able
Moving
to?
master. With great haste.
I mean, is their damage reducing drastically, right? So I just created 5. I don't know why he summoned 2. Is that a bug?
Of course, sir.
So I asked this guy to just get 1 horse, but he called 2 horses. I don't know what's up with that.
In my sights.
Oh,
like a bullet.
what? What?
Point and
Never mind.
shoot.
Never mind, bitch stole my horse.
Serpent.
I was like, what the hell?
Yes.
I'll get more horses, no worries.
Dangerous.
Yeah, so let's try that again. And then we will try...
Point the way.
We will also try invisible horse after this. Yes? We'll see if we are... So, one of the bugs is that you can mount an invisible horse, right? And we'll see that. So, majority of the bugs we will just test right now, okay? So, smoke we tested that individually the smoke spam is not working,
Quick and sure.
right?
Point the
But
way.
let's see if when cannoneers are being attacked, does it work? This guy has glitched for some reason.
Point the way.
Okay,
Sights.
I'm trying to bug.
Loaded up. Take
Let's see.
point the way. In
Let's
my
see.
sights.
So this guy is not able to bug, but let's see. This guy is able to bug.
Loaded up. Quick and sure. Armed and dangerous. Sure.
As the
Loaded up.
damage is reducing. It's just that we'll see. Okay, come on, attack me. Attack me. Okay.
The serpent strikes. Take it.
I think the damage is not reducing as much as it's supposed to,
On target.
right?
Point the way. On target.
Let me see if I can do this.
Point the way.
I can spam like this.
The serpent strikes. On
Let me see if I can attack and is the enemy attacking me?
head.
Is it?
Point the way.
I don't know, like it's
Point the way. Smoking. On target. Loaded up. On target. Loaded up.
Okay, so here are the observations which I have, right? the observations I have is that smoke spam to an extent I need online gameplay to figure that out. I think that's still it's somewhat fixed, but still some issues. Not sure if it stacks or doesn't, but I'll just try again and see
Yes, my
if
lord.
that
Yes,
works. Now, in the meantime, let's see if we can
serpent. Of course, sir.
get
Yes,
the
sir.
invisible horse, if that's something that's still a thing, right? So let's try that.
Serpent. Moving, master. Yes, sir. Serpent.
Don't really have water right now. Where is the attack? Okay.
My lord, that's
Okay, so it's a good time to test the musketeer bug. If am I able to press stop and attack? So that is not working. So I'm pressing stop and it's not working. You see that?
fire when ready.
It's not working.
Steady.
Yeah, but I think I know another way how to get that work. So I'll show you in a minute. One thing I also want to test is, am I able to place a building and in the foundation itself, am I able to train a technique? Because that's one of the, I think that's one of the, I would say, bugs which existed. So previously, I was able to train a technique and now I am not. Now I am not. Is it? Yes, so that is fixed. So in a foundation, you cannot train a technique anymore, guys. So, but I think I can't even. Oh, that's my allies building, and I thought that's my building.
Yes, sir.
Never mind. Let's see if I can. Yeah, you can. Okay, so you can still train a technique, guys. I'm sorry about that. I thought that's my building for whatever reason. You can still train a technique in a foundation, guys. Yeah. Okay.
Point and
So
shoot with
let's
pleasure.
try that all over again.
On target.
Let's try this
With great haste.
all over again.
Moving, master.
Let's try the smoke spam and see if we are able to
Quick and sure.
reduce the damage to a bare
Load
minimum.
it up, point the way. Quick and sure.
Enemy is dying already?
Shoot to
Okay.
kill. On target.
Well, I think the ally already killed it.
Armed and dangerous. Point the way with pleasure.
Let me see if this works. I wanted to show. I think we need more testing on smoke spam. I mean, I'm not able to smoke spam when nobody's attacking me in melee range, but I'm able to spam continuous smokes. Another something which I want to test is, does it cancel my order? Again, like previously, if it would, if you're spamming, it would cancel your order, right? So now let's see if we are able to do that. So, I think normal must bug is not working, but there is one thing which is bugging. So this is what it is bugging, right? So here,
Let loose. Shoot.
you saw that?
Point the way.
You saw that? So that's a sort of a, I'm not reloading at all. See? See?
Shoot. Point the way
It's not as bad as it was previously, but it's still there.
with pleasure.
So this is still there, yeah?
Fire when ready. Like a bullet. With
I will just kind of, next time I'll just give major disadvantage to my ally. I didn't even kill my enemy. I don't know what just happened there. But yeah, so that was the serpent. Because those were, I think, what else was there in serpent? I think there are a couple of things. So there is the smoke spam and the musketeers. I think that are the two main bugs which are there in serpent. Let's dive into Lotus. Yeah, some glitch. I think this glitch existed since God knows how long. I don't know if that's going to be fixed or not. I'm just gonna give one more enemy and make everything Lotus. Okay. So we know that they have tried to fix the bugs, but they have not really rebalanced any units, right? So one thing which would be interesting to note is what all bugs have been fixed for Lotus. Okay, let's dive into it.
I
So
I obey.
here we go, trying to make a peasant hut. So main Lotus bugs were the yin cheat, There was the town square bug, which is general, common to all clans. But considering Lotus is a slow clan and people would try to rush keep, so they would shift rice a lot with Lotus. They would town square bug a lot. They would do yin cheat, and yeah, and invisible horse, of course, mountain invisible horse. So we'll see that. We'll see that. Okay. So let's see.
I toil.
Let's see. Okay. Hold on, guys. I think I'm getting a ping from somebody. Yeah. it's Ben. Okay. Yes. I was too busy talking. Lol. Anyway, so yes. Yes. So let's see.
I am humble.
Yeah.
I toil. I tend. I obey. I serve.
So I think Lotus would be pretty easy to do. Don't really have to worry about kind of trying to find that much, but yeah, see, it's pretty fast. Pretty fast. Like if I change an order, it quickly changes. They quickly change an order. So that's really nice.
I toil.
That's something which is cool. I'm going to train an unclean one. So there used to be a bug on unclean one. I don't know if it still exists or not, but let me show you. This was something before 1.5Q. I don't think so people used it, but we'll see if that still exists.
I obey.
Right?
I serve.
Okay. So yeah.
I tend. I obey.
Interesting. We'll do a yin cheat, yes, and we'll see. I wanted to test few things before I train a warlock, which I will. I will train a warlock, but let's see something. I wanted to show you guys one of the bugs which was very funny. I don't know if people use this, but that's still a bug. Yeah. So essentially, I'll tell you what happens. Okay.
I spread your will.
They all go back and collect rice.
I obey.
So here we go. So I'm trying to. Let's see if he goes and. This is so funny, guys. This is so funny. Watch. Oh, he doesn't go to the peasant. Oh, cool. So previously, what would happen is this: the tier 2 unit would go to the tower and eat the air and get the battle gear. I think it's fixed, which I think it was not. I mean, I don't know. It was probably fixed previously, but maybe I'm tripping. So let's see.
I am humble.
Come on.
I obey. I tend.
Okay, cool.
I serve.
Let's train one more. Okay, so let's see if the yin cheat works. So the way yin cheat works is you use one yin from Crypto Brothers and start your silver steel upgrade, and then you send an unclean one or any of the three and just quickly press U and cancel technique. And what happens is it would give you fast again. But it doesn't work anymore, guys. Look at this. Look at this. It doesn't work anymore. So I'm training this. He's waiting. It doesn't work anymore. Great. This is fixed. I do know from the discussions with, Komikaze that
I see.
DC, I mean, not, I mean, there are few bugs which are not fixed, and there are few things which are fixed. So I think DC per se. So DC is Dark Canopy of Staff Adept. I think this is not fixed as of now. Wherein what I mean by that is, Staff Adept's DC can stop not just missile attacks, but it can also stop magic attacks and magic damage like skull, whirls, whirling spear. It can stop things like that as well. Got some yen, so let's see. We will give some battle gear to these guys and attack the enemy. Okay.
I toil. I tend. I show me the way. Your will be done.
Okay.
Yours.
So let's see.
I obey.
Trying to figure out if I'm going to get some horse with Lotus.
Toil.
Yeah. Get 2 more DC. I mean, just for the sake of it. Not that it matters.
I tend.
Yeah.
I toil.
Get 2 more. And hold on.
Yes.
Okay, so let's look into, we'll check the horse bug. So the way invisible horse bug would work is, what would you would do is you would use a peasant to get a horse, right? And as soon as it's about to go inside the stable, you would order another unit to mount the horse. So what that would do is that peasant would actually pack that horse in the stable, but your unit would mount an invisible horse. So that was a trick people used to get infinite horses, right? I'm not sure if this is completely fixed, so we will just check right now.
I obey.
And the way to check is,
I toil.
so this is how you do it. You call a horse from stable, then you go and ascend it back, and let's see if I'm able to mount it. Am I able to mount the invisible horse? I'm not. I'm not able to mount an invisible horse. So let's see if I can. Let me try that again. Go back.
Your will be
Am I able to mount it? Mount it, mount it, mount it. It's not mounting. Okay. So now we know that a horse cannot be mounted if, I mean, an invisible horse cannot be mounted anymore. That is the really nice thing to have. Because it was really annoying to have an unlimited horse. People would not do it in competitive because that's really unfair. But I have seen certain games where people did it in competitive. So I'm not going to say that it was never done. It was done, but it was very rare. Like out of 1,000 games, probably 3 games or something like that. Yeah. So let's see.
I serve.
And what else was there? So we'll check DC, we'll try and attack Lotus Tower, and we'll see if we are able to
Your will be done.
So if unclean when unclean world would die, if it is damaging my unit, that means that the DC has been fixed. If it is not, then it means DC has not been fixed. It has not been fixed. As you can see, the magic damage or the damage which is supposed to be, I mean, it should not be affected by Dark Canopy, which is because it's not a ranged damage. It's still does not go through, right? So let's see. I think SCs were still a thing. I don't think the soul shell was changed. Yeah, I was right. It's not changed. Let's see what else. Okay,
With the wind.
let's get some horses here.
We go.
Yeah, we'll attack with 4 warlocks and see if the tower charge is killing us. I think that would be a good thing to figure out and kind of test, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
I obey.
All right.
With the wind.
Once this guy comes out, I think we'll go and attack and see if the enemy is using tower charge, and if it is, then is it damaging our units? That would mean that DC is fixed, but as I said, I really doubt that DC was fixed.
I fly.
We'll see. Right?
We go.
Bow to the lotus. Your will be done.
I'm not being damaged. You see that? It used power charge and I was fine. I was absolutely fine without any issue. Yep. No damage done to the one which was on DC, and of course damage done to the one which was not on DC. Yeah. Yeah. So this is Lotus for you guys. I think these were the few things Lotus had. I think one more thing which we might want to check is, let's kind of destroy this tower now. Is shift rise working? Let's see.
I toil. I am humble. I
Is shift
serve.
rise
I
working?
am the root. I obey. I am the root. I obey.
Yep, it is working. It's still working.
Serve.
Yep. So it is still, it's a thing. Shift rise is working, guys.
I am humble.
So
I toil.
yeah, you can kind of.
I am humble.
I think
I am the root.
shift key is critical. I think, you know, people think that shift key is not critical. It is critical because it allows you to use, give you a follow-up, give a unit a follow-up command. Let's say you want to order a peasant to collect rice, and after that collect water, and after that you want to train him. If you use shift and give all those 3 orders, the first time a peasant drops the rice, he'll go collect 1 bucket of water, and then it would go train itself. Isn't it? So it saves a lot of time. You can focus on other things than just focusing on training of that particular unit. So it's important. However, I do agree that the over bugged usage of shift needs to be fixed. Like shift rise should be fixed. There are so many things which should be fixed. So we'll go from there. Yeah. Okay. So this is this was Lotus, guys. I think that's all about it in Lotus. We'll check. We will check Wolf next. Stay tuned. Alright, so now we are going to try Wolf. Let's, oh, by the way, they added new AIs. So, Weird, Hero, Gunther. Gunther is from Friends, isn't it? Kikaida, Luthien. Luthien is from Lord of the Rings, I believe. Nemesis. I'm not sure which game or genre it is. Nemesis usually means that, you know, your enemy, main enemy, but I don't know. The only thing I can think of is Nemesis is the goddess of retribution. We have Sphinx, that's kind of a reference to Egyptian. Some random guy named Steve, Toraka, I guess some Su is probably Chinese, Toraka is Japanese, Viet, I have no idea who that guy is, but oh, that's what it is. I'm going to give them hero and hero. I want to try both. Now what I want to try is I want to try the toad, because Wolf just has one bug, which is highly abused, which is totem bug. So the way totem bug works is you give Ballistaman the BG, and once you have that BG, you kind of just the way you would use for smoke spamming, you would do the same thing with totem, and they like instead of reloading, they would shoot immediate shots. So that was also one of the things which I think required fixing. So we'll see if that's being fixed or not. It would be good to know. Yeah. So there we go. Let's quickly train and figure out. We need to train some vitality garden as well. So.
For the clan. For freedom.
Yeah. I think after this is dragon, and we will see if we are able to get a lot of yang from samurais, because and I'll talk about that when I play dragon. I think wolf, let's try to get like quickly check that, because there's not much here. If I'm missing any bugs, guys, please do remind me, because there's so many bugs that at times you just forget. At times you forget that there are bugs. So do remind me. So, okay, here we go.
For the pack.
Cool. Almost have it.
For the clan.
This thing needs wheels.
Let's quick fast build this. Come on.
For the wolf.
We'll just quickly check if we are able to do the Ballistaman totem bug, and then we'll run to dragon. And with dragon, we will train mass samurais. We will send samurais and see how much yang are we generating when samurai dies. Yeah, because that is the only thing in there. Cool. We have 2 totems.
Let me at him. Just say the word.
Let's quickly check on water and then on land.
For the clan.
I mean, on enemy.
Just say the word. No problem. Just say the word. Damn. Everything.
Totem bug is fixed, guys. I'm not able to spam totem.
Just say the word. Let me at him. Just say
Let
the
me
word.
see if I can do it on enemy.
I'm cranking. Let me at him. Just say the word. I'm
Is
cranking.
there an enemy here? Not
No
here.
problem.
Okay. We'll just test quickly on enemy and then
Just say the word.
and see if we are able to. So, for weird reason, I can't use totems, because totem does not even require your full stamina. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Why am I not able to cast it anymore? And for weird reason, I have a buff from it. So I don't know, like this should not be the case. So is it that you can only fire totem when you have max? I don't know.
I am
Let me see.
I'm cranking.
Be the case. See, I'm able to cast totem. I don't know, like, so if you try to bug totem, it kind of grays out. So I guess you can't bug totem, is that in that way?
No problem. Let me in. Just say the word. This thing needs wheels. I'm cranking.
So yeah, I'm just not able to bug it. Yeah.
Just say the word.
But for whatever reason, my ballista men are able to fire even though they have shot. I mean, they have used their totem powers here. This is a bug. Okay, this is a new bug, seems like it. It's a new bug, interesting. So these two totem, like Palestinian, they use totem on ground. I tried to spam totem, and this happened, and then all of a sudden their skills were grayed out. So it turns out I can do this, and these two ballista men are completely available for me to.
For the pack.
They are available for me to use them as normal attacking units. Now remember, guys, if totem, if your ballista man is using totem, they cannot. If they have casted a totem, they cannot fire because totem stops them from firing. So I'm not sure if this kind of buffs them a little bit. I don't know. Like, is that a thing?
For the clan.
Let me see.
This thing needs wheels. Wind me up.
So I'm not able to cast it. Like, I'm not able to spam it on enemies.
Crank me up.
I'm not really able to spam it on enemies. But let's see.
No problem. Just say the word. I'm cranking.
Okay, I got it how to do it. So instead of pressing your B button or F1 button, what you do is you kind of quickly tap it multiple times, right? So now these units have become normal units, and what I want to test is that after casting totems, they have become these normal units. Can I train them in cavalry and give them shield? Will this remove totem? Because remember, guys, previously if you train a ballista man who has casted a totem into shale mine, it will remove the totem completely. So let's see if we can train them into shale. Yeah, let's see.
No problem. Damn. Everything.
Interesting. Wow. Okay, guys, this is overpowered. I can tell you right now. It's so easy. It's so easy to do this bug. It's exceptionally easy. And you know what I can do? I can do this. I can cast again. I can give them battle gears again. And I can cast these totems again, and I can essentially spread all these totems in my base. And wow. Wow, okay.
Everything. This thing needs wheels.
Wow.
Damn.
So yes, you're not able to spam totems, but you can cast infinite number. I mean, it's of course hypothetical number. You can cast lot of totems in your base and essentially cover your base with totems, right? Enemies, if it's attacking your base, they have to destroy all totems before they attack you, because totem is going to drastically slow their speed. So they have it becomes more like a deterrent tactic, because it also buffs you, right? So let's try this again.
Just say the word.
Okay, here we go. So what I did a multi-tap on all of them, and now all of a sudden their battle gears are grayed out, and I can go and get in a shale mine. Wow, this is insane, guys.
For the clan.
This is insane. This is crazy. This is not. This is. I found a new bug. It seems like it, guys. So I'll just to let you know. Yes, I found a lot of bugs back in the days. I mean, a lot of the bugs which you guys know of have been found by me. I don't really like to take the credit, but that's how it is. many of these bugs, even the hidden technique bug, you know, that is something which I found and I told Baxter back in the days. So that is true. Look at this, how slow they are. Look how slow they are. That's not even funny. That's really not funny how slow it is, how slow they are. It's not funny, guys. This is really not funny. Look at this. Look at that. What is this? This should not be a thing. This absolutely should not be a thing, guys. Alright, I guess it is a thing. Infinite totems. Here we go. Alright, so that's dragon for you. So they tried to fix it, but they kind of broke the other aspect of it. Alright, okay. So this was wolf. So they fixed it, but not really. Okay. They fixed it, but not really. That's the right way to put it. Let's go and let's try dragon, and let's try if samurais generate a lot of land. Wow, I was not expecting that. I thought that this was fixed, but I guess it wasn't. Was created. Some other bug was created in return, I guess. No problem. Alright, so alright, so now we are playing as dragon. So what I just want to do is I want to create quick samurais and see if I'm able to create fast yang from them. I mean, technically I shouldn't, but I'm gonna try that. Okay. Cool.
I'm going. Yes, sir.
So we'll quickly train some samurais and see. I want to train 3 samurais and see how much yank I can get from that. So for that we would need some quick
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes.
we'll see. Cool.
All right, right. I follow the dragon.
So we'll do this and try to see if we are able to in the meantime, so what have we noticed till now? So musketeer bug still works, shift right still works, musketeer on horse bug, of course, so shift right still works. Smoke spam, you can spam if an enemy melee unit is attacking you, but you cannot spam when enemy range unit is attacking you. I'm not so sure about whether spamming like drastically reduces your damage. That is something which I have to test online, but that's something to put out there. Lotus DC is not really fixed. SC is the same, no changes there. Lotus Yin bug is fixed. Shift rise is still, and again, which I tested in Lotus, still there. Invisible horse is fixed. Invisible horse no longer a thing. And yeah, for wolf, a totem bug, they modified certain ways of casting totem, and that breaks that battle gear, and you essentially can spam it and cover your entire base with totems, and it's going to be disastrous for enemies. So if, like, let's say if an enemy has a lot of melee units, or even if not, like, you know, they have to go through destroying all your
Servant obeys.
building, I mean your totems, before they can start attacking you, because they'll be drastically slowed.
For the dragon.
Yang bug is still there.
The servant obeys.
I got 2 Yang just like that. I shouldn't be getting 2 Yang.
We will prevail.
So I got 2 Yang from
Right. All right.
so I should not, like, from first samurai death, I should not be getting
Follow the
that,
dragon. Yes.
right? So not sure what happened there.
I follow the dragon.
Let's try and get some defense, otherwise they might come and kill me.
Yes. I'm going.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, sir.
Let's try and quickly train
Right. I'm
fast
going.
samurais. I can try on art of message, I think that's fine. So let's see.
I move. Yes.
Okay, I kind of expected that.
Yes, sir. I follow the dragon. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. Yes. Right. Yes, sir.
Let's
I
see.
follow the dragon. Moving. It will be done.
I follow. Yes.
Yes. For
Okay.
the dragon.
Let me get that spider silk, and then I'll try and get more samurais.
Yes, sir. I'm going.
Let's see. Cool. Okay, let's try that again quickly. Let's try and send samurais and see if we are able to generate quick yanks. So you should not get more than 1 yang, right? Let's see if we are able to.
We are out
Yes,
of
Lord.
water.
Yes, I am your arm. Right.
Am I getting more yang? Yep, yang. So it's not fixed yet. Okay. So so that, there you go, guys. There you go. So there are few bugs which have been tried to be fixed. A lot of bugs have been fixed. Some bugs not so much fixed, and other bugs were probably they became something completely different. Yeah. So we have to so we have to essentially see how things are, and take it from there.
Lead the way. Yes.
For the dragon.
Go. For the dragon.
Yeah, that's about it, guys. I think.
Yes.
I'm gonna finish this fight and then I'm gonna go and quit. Yeah. So I hope, I guess you guys are now you know what you're looking for. I think we will also wait on the official statement from the BR manager and Ed and whatever, whoever and developers and essentially understand what more is there, because you know, I know like I might not have covered all the aspects and changes which are probably here. That's why you need patch notes. Whenever anything is released, whenever new patch is released, you need patch notes. And I guess I understand that the BR page is under construction and works, and so they were still trying to figure that out. That's fine. So whenever that comes, we'll see and take it from there. I do see that samurais have become a bit weaker. I mean, let me see that again. How much damage is this guy receiving? I don't know.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, that's a high damage in samurai. Wow, I don't think so samurai was so weak. I don't know.